Chilling.
I loved last night's review. On some real shit.
Yeah.
The most lopsided review we've ever done.
So yeah.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to these
Mm-mm.
albums, and I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself for a minute.
Okay. Oh, you keep them to yourself? What? For once?
Yeah, because this
For
is the
once?
first time I've heard both albums, and when I do my authentic reviews, I like to keep the suspense.
Wow. Mm-mm. Mm. Suspense.
Yep, you know me. I'm a big ball of surprises.
I see.
But this is why I like doing reviews like this. Revisiting some certain albums you never heard,
Mm,
or just like letting
Uh-huh.
certain albums age better, shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Q? How's life in Sacramento?
Pretty dull and boring for him. That's why he's here.
Mm.
That's good, Antoine. So a real head right here.
Antoine, what's happening? I want to give a shout out to Kaya. She
What's up
didn't. She
with her?
didn't really do anything. She didn't really do
Okay.
anything. She's just crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, we all know people that's crazy. So
Man. I gotta listen to this West Side Gun album tomorrow too. That's gonna be fun.
yeah, it's gonna be
West Side
bad for
Trap.
it's gonna be bad for his fans because I'm not giving it a good review.
All I know is he's doing trap now. I'm just like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's not for him. Definitely, just leave the trap alone.
I was bumping the Doobie Brothers earlier.
Yeah, classic.
What a fool believes. That's my shit though. What a fool believes. Once man Captain Power. Let me ask you a question.
Uh huh.
Doobie Brothers with or without Michael McDonald?
With
Okay. He was the white soul brother they needed and shit. Yeah, key. The story with that is that Michael said he did, but I think some people in the band said that he didn't. But they said that the producers brought Michael in after they recorded it and he did the vocals. That's from what I heard. Flavor Flav singing the national anthem. That's something I never thought I'd see.
he sound like crap, and they
I don't
let
know
him
what to
sing that
think.
shit. That's they let him sing that
I
shit.
don't know.
That's the sad thing.
I don't know what to think of that shit. Honestly.
That it was garbage. That's what you think.
Oh, let's see.
He sound
I've heard
horrible.
worse though. I've heard
Roseanne
worse.
Barr was bad. That's like Roseanne Barr epic bad when she sang at the
Fergie.
Padres game. The Padres game she did back in the day.
Yeah.
That was bad,
It was funny when she spat at the floor.
right? She was fat.
Outside. But
I
the
think
reason
she was
why
doing
she
that on
sung,
purpose.
no, actually, she sung like that because I think the baseball announcers, the sound was fucking up, and she wanted to sing so everybody can hear. It's not
The
like she
sound
was
was
making a
fucking up.
joke out.
See, her voice was fucking up. It ain't the sound. Her voice was horrible. You know, what's his name? Carl Lewis. He's another one that fucked up that anthem.
Oh God, I
At
remember
the
that shit.
he was at a New Jersey Nets game back in the day, and his voice was cracking and shit. Then he had to start over.
Yeah, Fergie was bad too. Q.
I didn't see Fergie. They kept saying Fergie. I'm like, Fergie's an actual singer. Flavor Flav ain't.
Just because you're an actual singer, man. I've heard actual singers fuck up the anthem
I'm
too.
pretty sure Fergie did a lot better. Maybe she had an off day or something, but she's a singer. I expect her to
Nah,
sing. I don't know about Flavor Flav ain't no singer.
nah, nigga, it was bad. I'll speak for you. It was bad. Let's not get carried away.
It was it West Side Gun bad?
Well, I never heard the West Side Gun album, so
Yeah.
I can't
Just
answer
wait.
that question.
Just wait.
You said just
Just
wait.
wait. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you
Like,
what.
that might be a trash
If the
review
album
tomorrow. That might be a trash
if the
review.
album is bad, I'll put a trash reviews label on it.
That the album is his worst. He don't have no other album that's worse than this new album.
Hey, Kaya.
I told you there's only like 10 tracks I like on there. That was only the boom bap tracks. So that trap shit he did was garbage.
Everybody wants to be a trapper. Try. You can't help it.
Nah, stay in your lane. It ain't for him.
You know, trap is the go-to music these days.
I liked it better when T.I. did it. Because he did it better than him.
Cause who I is Rubber Band Man. Every time I do it, I do it for my hood, and every time I do it for your hood. And it's once that I got JB's with the Remedy on CD. I'm happy to have this album because the album's very hard to find. 3 years ago, I buy a used book, so I got to get Rod Deluxe on CD. Yeah, these albums are zero hard to find, man.
I can see why.
Yeah. I got a lot to say. That's all I'm going to say. What else is going on in the world? Oh yeah, I still have to see that Michael Jackson Showtime trailer.
That's December. That's coming on.
Yeah, I know. Kaiser, what you mean? Who yelled? You talking about the Flavor Flav or the national anthem shit?
He sounded like he was dying.
Speaking of native tongues, it said that Q-Tip is joining the team for a Muhammad Ali Broadway show or some shit.
What? He's joining the Muhammad Ali Broadway show.
Yeah, I
To
think
do
he's
what?
gonna be like a lyricist or some shit.
To do what?
I think write songs, I guess. Shit.
From Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, like a Broadway show based on Muhammad Ali's life, I guess. I don't know.
And who was he playing?
No, he's just writing the music from what I heard.
Oh, oh wow. They're giving anybody a Broadway show now.
That Michael Jackson Broadway show. That's the popular one. By the way, I didn't tell you, but dope review you and Mike did.
Oh, Exorcist.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that was great. We had to give it a positive review because everybody's shitting on it, and I don't understand. I'm like, it's not the worst horror movie ever. 'Cause I've seen worse than that. I think part of it is because it's a leading black actor in the film that we never had before.
Yeah.
You know how that go. They expect us to die in the
Right.
first 5 minutes, but when we actually survive in the whole damn movie, it's a problem.
They don't know what they want, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They want the same old
They
shit and
don't
it's
know.
bad, or you want some new shit and it's actually good, but they don't like the black man being in the film.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I don't
It's
know.
like, what more do you want? What more do you want from me? So it's like,
Now you got to do it in the Clarice style.
what more do you want from me?
Man.
Nobody wants to hire me, Norma. Congratulations. Oh my god. It's the oh my god for me at the end.
Right?
Like he knew his career was about to be over.
Yeah. Now he's joining up TGT again. Oh God,
Don't even get me started on that
because
shit.
the first one was so great, right?
Right. Because they made some timeless music, right?
Oh God, crap.
I'm about to stop in 5 minutes. Everybody wants to get back together and shit.
Can we get P Rock and CL Smooth back together? That's one reunion I would like to see.
Yeah, that's a good question, bros.
You know, before I drop that, I would like to see that reunion happen.
You know, CL Smooth ain't down for that.
I thought it was the other way around. P Rock wasn't down for that.
I heard it was CL.
Oh, was it? But CL is the one that's
Yeah,
going on. Where I was going on interviews and talking shit about Pete. You know,
they just need to get this shit together. I'm sorry.
it's long overdue. You know how long ago 1992 was? That's a very long time ago.
31 years.
You know, that's the first and last time I saw them together.
CL, what you gonna do? That main ingredient album, though. I don't.
Yeah,
That's my joint, though.
yeah.
I'm ready to start whenever you are.
All right.
What's up, you two? How's everyone doing this lovely, lovely, lovely day? This your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with us
Yep.
and everything, you know what I'm saying? As usual, talking shit, reviewing albums. We're gonna do a double review with some of our artists Sundays. We're going to talk about the Jungle Brother with JB's with the Remedy and Raw Deluxe, released in 1993 and 1997, respectively. You know what I'm saying? These are their third and fourth albums. Members include Mike G, Africa Baby Bomb, and Sammy B. So since JB's came out first, we're going to talk about that album first. Singles albums came out with are 40 Below Trooper and On the Road Again by Jimmy Weighs a Ton. Um, they don't really have no guest appearances on this album. You know what I'm saying? But it was produced by the Jungle Brothers and Robert Power. So after the release of Done by the Forces of Nature in '89, they were still like doing their things, and then they wanted to take a little break and everything like that. So they came back in 1993, and they originally was going to call this album Crazy Wisdom Masters, and
What?
it was supposed to be like a. You said what?
What kind of title was that? Lord.
And so they wanted to do like a more experimental album and everything like that. But they also wanted production from Bill Laswell. And if you guys are my jazz heads, if y'all know who Bill Laswell is, he worked with like a lot of people. Like he worked with fucking African Bambaataa. He worked with Massacre and everything like that. He produced for Mick Jagger, Sly and Robbie, and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? And Warner Brothers pretty much was like, they heard the record, the original version of the album, they didn't like it. So they wanted them to do like a more basic hip hop album. You know what I'm saying? Like something a tone of 1993. But there were certain tracks that they kept from that Crazy Wisdom Masters joint. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a very weird mixture, to be real with you. Cause
Okay.
yeah. With this album, I think this album is like a very weird mixture, but I'm getting ahead of myself as usual. Um so this is the album cover right here. You know what I'm saying? Just as them, you know, s- just doing what they're doing and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This album has 14 tracks. As you can see, we don't have any of these albums because like the albums are long, out of print.
Not, I don't want them. Not this one at least.
So I take you like Raw Deluxe better.
Yeah, way better.
Same. We'll talk about Raw Deluxe though. We'll talk about that. But without further ado, let's get started. Track number one is 40 Below Trooper. This one was a pretty cool song. I don't know if I would have started the album with this track right here. You know what I'm saying? Um, this one is just basically the 1990 a song you definitely hear in 1993. You know what I'm saying? From them like hard drums and everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this one was alright. It was alright.
I like the beat.
Yeah, the beat was dope. Track number two, Book of Rhyme Pages. Now, this is a song I wish they would have started the album with, in my opinion. I mean, this is definitely a vintage Jungle Brothers joint. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, just them doing their their unconventional sound and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just repping their conscious movement and everything. So I love the horns. I love the drums. The rhyming was very dope from them as well too. So I like this one.
I like the beat.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
All right. Track number three, My Jimmy Weighs a Ton. So the album, the video version, it's a Q-Tip remix and
Hmm.
everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the video version better.
Yep.
And if it was on this album, it might be a contender for a favorite of mine. But the album version, I do like the beat for the album version and everything like that. But at the same time, I kind of felt like the video version fit the album more, if that makes sense and everything.
Hmm.
And it was a very interesting beat for Q-Tip. It was not something that I would have definitely heard on the Midnight Marauders album and everything like that, which came out like in November. This album came out June, by the way. So it's not something I would have definitely heard from that record though. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, pretty much with this track right here and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? They're just pretty much just talking about just talking about, themselves and everything like that, just talking about getting the skins and everything like that too. So pretty much this one right here, I would prefer the Q-Tip remix, honestly, but this one's still listenable.
I love the remix is actually on my iPod still. Love the remix. I don't even think with the remix on it would have saved this album, but I prefer the remix version.
Got you. All right. Track number 4, we got good old hype shit. Dope track right here. I love the beat to this one. This one they were a bit too hype with this one and shit like that too. I didn't have time to jot out the lyrics 'cause I was listening to this while I was at work though. But yeah, man, I feel like Bam definitely stole the show with this one and shit too. So yeah, this one hot.
Sounded like a house track. Sounded like a house beat.
I mean, they experimented with house music and shit too. So
That don't mean it was all good.
right,
You
but
know, a mad scientist could experiment and shit gonna blow up in his face every now and then. You know.
that's true. um, Next track is called Blah Bloodify. Ah, this was like one of the experimental tracks right here. It was like a DJ track, but it was like 5 beat switches or some shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one I didn't care for. I didn't care for this one.
No. What is this, yo? Like the title, I don't understand. The track, I don't understand. No. Come on now. Right? Like, what are they doing? They throw the album and they still experimenting with shit.
Cause they saved some songs from the experimental album though.
They
So
save
maybe
some
this one should have
songs.
been left. Yeah,
What you mean?
like I said, we'll get into it, but like the more
Mm.
experimental, unorthodox songs were supposed to be from the Crazy Wisdom Masters, but like the more conventional ones, that was like recorded during the when they had to redo the album and shit. You know what I'm
They
saying?
they
So
they needed to redo the album again. They should have burned both of those albums that they would they had done. Because a lot of this shit on here, I'm like, I'm not feeling this shit.
mm, I
They
don't
need
blame
a,
you.
they need a redo for this for the redo.
Well, blame Warner Brothers.
Yeah, them too. You know how they like rebooting they DCU movies and shit.
Mm. Anyway, next joint we got is a Spark a New Flame. This was a love song, but I didn't really care for this one too much. I mean, it was alright. I liked the drums to it, but I didn't care for this one.
Garbage. Don't like it.
Yeah. All right. Next track is I'm in love with the Indica. Again, another love song, but this time it's a love song to weed. You know what I'm saying? Indica's a type of brand right there too. You know what I'm saying? I hate that fucking chorus. I'm in love with Indica. I'm in love with Indica. I hate that fucking chorus. I mean, I wish it was executed nicely. I mean, y'all not Cypress Hill. You guys are not
Right.
Redman
Or
and
Bone
everything like
Thugs.
that. Right. This was before Bone Thugs too. Right. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, this was not. This was definitely not Jungle Brothers.
I
Like,
actually like the song though. I thought the song
oh,
one of the
what?
one of the very few songs like bro. It might be like only 2 songs I like on here. So you already know.
Wow.
It's
Are
it's
you
it's
fucking
yes. I actually like this song, but at least the way that they did it. You know what I'm saying? I like I'm thinking it's a fucking love song too. You know what I'm saying?
are you
I
are
like
you
the beat. Mike G said, you grown so tall since I last saw you, gotten so popular, everybody looking for you. But I want you and I won't torture. Time without you can prove to be torture. I like the song, but you know, they're not Cypress Hill, they're not Bone Thugs. They did it better.
right? Next track is called Simple as That. Didn't care for this one.
Nope, didn't care
All
for it.
right. Next song, track number 9, All I Think About Is You. This one is like a song when they're talking about like all the women in their life that, like their moms and people that just looked out for them over the years and everything. That's it's like again a tribute to black women. They've had songs like this in the previous two albums and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this one right here, this one was pretty cool. I like this one.
It was cool. It was okay. I like the beat.
Yeah, the beat definitely saved a lot of these
Hmm.
songs and shit like that. Next song is Good Looking Out. My favorite track on this album. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much what I got from this track is like both Mike G and Bam are telling different stories about how people looking out for them and shit like that too. Um, I kind of like the Baby Bam's verse a bit more because he was talking about how he was kicking it with a girl and he ends up burning and everything like that because he fucked her raw. And next thing he had to like get himself treated, and his dad was like looking out for him, and he was giving advice on how you have to handle like these scandalous females and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wish I would have dropped some lyrics down, but even on Rap Genius, they don't even have a lot of lyrics on all these albums and stuff like that too. So it's just like
They didn't want
great.
to waste the time.
And with Rap Genius, it's like with the obscure albums and shit like that, they don't want to waste their times with that one and shit like that too. But it is what it is. I definitely feel like this one right here is definitely a favorite of mine and shit like that. Probably the only song on this album I could actually really say, yeah, this is definitely a hot track.
And we
Well, a
just
great
talked
track.
about this. We just talked about this last night with Grand Puba's album.
Yeah,
He had the same type of song with playing games. He talking about getting burnt by a chick and all that, and I don't like it. I think Puba's song was better.
what?
Yeah, I didn't care for this.
Wow.
Yeah, it shocked me too.
Okay, respect. All right, next track, track number 11, JB's coming through. Um, this one right here, this one's okay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really care too much for this one.
Nope, didn't like it.
Next we got is Spitting Wicked Randomness. Self-explanatory. This was definitely something that was on the Crazy Wisdom Masters album. It used the same beat as it coming through. I realized that like right after that and shit like that too. Again, they were just being too experimental with this one. This was like some Fushnikins kind of shit. And y'all know how much I fuck with the Fushnikins.
I
So
don't know what it was. It sounded like crap to me.
all right. Then we got For the Heads at Company Z. Again, another original from the Crazy Wisdom and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? This one I like. This is a pretty instrumental track, a weird instrumental and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Nope, don't like it.
And then the last track is Man Made Material. Didn't like this one either.
Nope, don't like it.
So overall, this is actually a very disappointing album from the Jungle Brothers. To be real with you, at this point, it might be my least favorite album from the group. At this point, um, I put the blame a lot on just Warner Brothers, and I wish that some of these songs were kind of executed properly and everything too. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to hear how the original album was going to be like too. I think they have certain tracks on YouTube. I've seen some tracks here and there, but yeah, this was not really one of my favorite. I feel like this, to me, the sound was very inconsistent. It was very, very, very inconsistent and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because normally it's like you have a conventional song, and then the next song might be an experimental song, and then you might have another conventional song. And usually, I don't mind albums like that as long as it has this cohesiveness to it. But this one right here, yeah, this is a no for me, dog. I'm gonna have to give this a 2.5 out of 5.
Wow, being generous. I like
Yeah, because it was some,
only two
it was still
songs.
some shit I fucking liked though, but still.
I don't know what the hell they were doing with this album. I didn't like it. I don't like nothing about it. I don't get their concept for this album. If they scrapped the one album, they should have scrapped this album as well. Just scrap both albums and start over. You know, nah. This is one mic for me.
All right. Now the next album is the fourth album, Raw Deluxe. This album came out June 3rd, 1997, on British record label G Street Records. Shoot, trying to find the singles that this album came out with. Um, hold on. It came out with three singles: How You Want It, We Go It, with De La Soul, Brain, and Jungle Brother. You know what I'm saying? Producers include, I think they produced this album themselves too. I can't really find a lot of information about Jungle Brothers online, so yeah, fuck it. But yeah, man, after the release of the JB's album, they took like another break. You know, they got dropped from Warner Brothers and everything like that too, because that was at the time when Warner Brothers didn't really want anything to do with hip hop or whatever and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a dud. And then so they signed to this British record label called G Street. You know what I'm saying? With G Street, that had people like PM Dawn. You know what I'm saying? Gravediggers. They dropped the Pick, the Sickle, the Shovel album on that label. Well, they dropped their first two albums on that label. You had people like Tragedy Gaddafi dropped the Against All Odds album and everything like that too. So that kind of went back to the basics, did a more conventional album and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I mean, this joint right here. I mean, I think like commercially and everything like that. I feel like it did slightly worse than the previous joint and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of like diehard hip hop fans love this one. You know, well actually it did a bit slightly better on R&B hip hop charts than JB's and with the Remedy, but yeah, I mean they didn't really have like the strongest commercial success and everything like that too. They're like more on the underground tip. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So this album has 12 songs. I'm gonna get started with the first song called Jungle Brother True Blue. Love this record right here. I love the beat. It uses the OJ's family reunion sample and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like they use that shit so smooth. I like the way they use that sample and everything like that, but still keeping like a 97 flavor to it and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, just them. What I got from this track is just them pretty much. Just reintroducing themselves and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I definitely love this joint. I feel like this is definitely one of my favorite Jungle Brothers songs they put out. Period.
This is dope. It's real jazzy. Love the beat and bass line. Already they starting off better than that last album we talked about. You know,
Right.
Africa and young bucks nowadays, even kids my own age, make the front page of getting locked in the cage. Love it.
Definitely love it. Track number two, Changes. Another pretty dope song as well too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I don't think I like this one better than the previous joint. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this one was definitely a straight knocker and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about the changes in your life and everything, how we have to accept change for what it is and everything. So I definitely got that.
I think it's dope. I love the beat. Bass line on it. Africa is saying, sometimes in the winter I'll be bleeding. That's when I close shop and freeze them seeds who be beefing. Take a trip to the tropics. Throw my mic in my pocket. Come back in July, fly on my magic carpet. Fire.
Yeah, definitely a fire joint. Fucking love this joint right here. Next track we got is Black Man on Track. Self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? Just ode to the kings, the black men, the gods, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one right here is a pretty good track. Vintage, Jungle Brothers. They're on that socially conscious tip, which I fucking love, and everything. So yeah, this one right here was pretty good. I love it.
This was dope. Another banger. Definitely like this joint. The bass line for it was fire. And Mike G saying, some of my people sitting around, we trying to gather a plan, trying to gather a plan. We're gonna take the whole land, just move around town, making deals and things. Let you know I take the world and put it under my wing. I like it.
Yeah, this is definitely a hot joint. All right, track number 4. Give me 1 second. My laptop is being slow as usual. Thank you. Hold on. Track number 4 is Toe to Toe. You know what I'm saying? This joint right here was pretty cool. Again, now I didn't really write too much notes on it, but it was pretty cool track.
This was banging. There's another favorite of mine on here. The beat, Africa starting off. He's saying, "Now I'ma rock you to sleep with this funky drum beat. Hit you over the head, leave you dead meat, lying on the floor, blood dripping on the corner. JB's we coming up, we on you." I like his flow on that. Like it was just straight beats and
Yeah,
rhymes. And it was banging.
yeah, this is definitely a banging track indeed. All right, now after that we got Moving Along. Love this record right here. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely a hot joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just some shit you just gotta keep moving. Keep your head straight and everything too. I definitely love the beat to this one. Definitely had that 97 flavor, but still had that Jungle Brothers heat to it.
Yeah,
Grab this one.
this was another banger. Love the beat on this. The hi hats, the scratching from the DJ, the bass line. Africa saying, "Oh, what a relief it is to see a brother getting his, making moves on the mic and getting mad dibs. No matter what it is, to still stay with the lyrical. Sometimes I even think that it's gonna take a miracle." Loved his flow on that.
Yeah, definitely loved his flow. All right. Next joint we got Getting Money. This is probably my favorite track off this album. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope beat. It's just talking about ways how, they're trying to get money, trying to get their funds right and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I definitely felt like Mike G had the best lines. I like the line where he says, "Recognized by the G at the end of the name, your moment in the air when I spark a new flame." It was a DJs in the park that put in that put a start to the game. That's what made me grab the mic and go seek fame. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I just love this fucking record right here. This should have been a fucking single, in my opinion.
Yeah, this was dope. I love the Mike Geronimo sample from the Master IC. That was great.
Oh yeah,
The beat, the bass line, another fire track. This is an album that is good right here. You know what I'm saying? No, I have no issues with
no,
this. What happened with that
right.
last one we talked about? Cause that shit was garbage.
'Cause I know a lot of fans love this record and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this was like the first time I heard. This is the first time I heard this joint right here too. Because like I said, I'm just really getting into the Jungle Brothers music. So I'm not like a big Jungle Brothers expert like that, but I still say the first album is their best album. I still say that.
First two for me. Forces of Nature was dope
Yeah,
too.
Forces of Nature was good. That's my second
Hmm.
favorite one.
Yeah.
All right, now track number 7, Where You Want to Go. Um, this one was all right. It wasn't really one of my favorites on this one, but it was all right.
This was their I Gotta Love joint. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the track was really melodic, the beat, the pianos, the horns on it. Mike G saying, you can go anywhere, you choose your path, just make sure that your reservation lasts. Now, how you want to go, how you want to get there. We can go by boat, we can go by air, we can take a dive, so we can take a drive. Just make sure we keep the party live. I like that was like part of the chorus. I liked it. I thought it was a dope song.
definitely. Um, next song we got is Brain. So it says that the Roots did this joint though. When I'm
Yeah,
like looking on Rap Genius, so
I
they
thought it was on
produced
the
this
chorus.
joint.
Yeah,
Got you. Okay, got you. Learn something new every day. But yeah, this is another favorite of mine too. This is definitely another favorite of
hmm
mine. I love that beat. Now that you said the Roots did this joint, it makes perfect sense now because it definitely has a Roots kind of sound, like LODF Half
yeah,
Life esque and
hmm
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What I got from this track is just one, trying to find wisdom and everything with themselves. Pretty dope track. A lot of people are saying it's one of their signature tracks too. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not mad about that. Yeah, Brain definitely a hot joint.
I love thought on the chorus. I got so much shit is stuck inside my brain. Couldn't explain. I love that chorus. The beat had that roots feel. You had Mike G saying, "My counteracts, my counterpart taking your heart. You made a move to pull my plug. Your ass got sparked." This was like their comeback, like reintroduction. At a time when you had the shiny suit that were going on. You know what I'm saying? This is like
Okay.
their reintroduction into the rap game, and I love it. I think it's a great song. I don't think it's their signature song though, but it was definitely a great song.
Yeah, I said it's like one of their signature songs.
One of their signature songs, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember when I used to have Pandora and everything like that too. Sometimes like they would definitely play this joint right. It's like this was the only joint they played from this album and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because I stopped fucking with Pandora honestly because they were playing a lot of stupid shit on stupid on the radio
You got to
stations.
make your own playlist. Make your own playlist.
I
Don't go
don't
by
do
what
play.
they. You don't make playlists.
I just go by
You
my
never
flow.
had like a playlist or like a heavy rotation or anything.
No, I just go with the flow. I go with what I'm feeling to listen to.
Yeah,
I don't
but I
do playlists.
mean, when if you had like a heavy rotation back in the day, you never had like a like 5 albums that you played all the time.
Nah, because I always pick a different 5 albums. I don't listen to the same thing all the time.
Oh, well, I think you should go when people use those streaming sites. Just go make your own playlist on there. Don't go by what they put on there. They're gonna put the same shit on there.
I know that's why I just either bring my
Based on your
CDs or
tastes. If you
I
love
just
Jungle Brothers and they're gonna suggest artists that in the same Jungle Brothers vein, and it's gonna be most of the time it's gonna be the same shit. So you got to make your own playlist.
true. Yeah, people been telling me that shit. I was like, yeah, I'll think about it. I think. All right. Next joint we got is the Handle Your Business joint. Handle My Business. Another favorite of mine. You know what I'm saying? I definitely love everyone's flow on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like that song is another favorite. That should go hard.
And in my business is fire. Definitely one of my favorites. The beat, the bass line for this. Africa's saying, but fronting leaves you nothing if your head gets swole. So I threw in the khaki set, said, fuck the goal. Got to make sure my business is handled correct. So when I'm finished getting busy, all I do is collect. Fire joint. You see it.
Yeah,
You see
definitely
how the
fire.
difference between this album and the last shit that we talked about. You see the
Right.
difference. Better production, better songs, lyrics. It wasn't experimenting.
Definitely better. Right, definitely. I mean, they still did have some experimentation with this one, but it was much more better compared to the other one we talked about and
Way
shit. You know what
better.
I'm saying?
Way
Like,
better.
the song getting money too. Honestly, like if it was like 89, 90, I
Right.
couldn't imagine them doing a song called Getting Money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at least they didn't go the jiggy route. The shiny
Right. They
suit
didn't go the
route,
Biggie
like
route. Even though
Puffy.
the title
And,
would suggest that, but you know,
right. Because with the title like Getting Money, you're gonna
yeah.
have like Puffy or Maze on the remix or some
hmm
shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Track number 10, How You Want It, We Got It. This is the Native Tongues remix. It features De La Soul, and Q-Tip. Oh man, this is a breath of fresh air for me with this one. This was produced by Rock Raider and Nobody. Um, Rest in peace, Dove. You know, I have to say that. You know, let's have to get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? I love Pasta's verse, Baby Bam. Tip did his thing on this one. Everyone did their thing, but I feel like those are just my favorite ones.
Mhm.
Pause in the last was he was like similar to water out the clouds. I'm here to reign supreme. Self-esteem lower than them rising Cali. It's the reason why these niggas rally around the bullshit. Rubber duck, you can't bullshit. Occupy worldwide with fronts of all the misses. These women don't love us, so we forced to talk to bitches. You know, I think with that line, he was talking about like a lot of shit. Like, you know, the whole self-esteem lower than them rising Cali. Cause you know Cali loved them lowriders and shit like that too. And then
Mhm.
he also said it's the reason why these niggas rally around the bullshit. Part of me had to say that that was like his criticisms on like the East Coast West Coast beef, in
Mhm.
my opinion, and shit like that too.
Rallying around
You
the
know,
shit. Yeah.
yeah, that's. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that's like a possible placement on that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then what's his name? Bam. He said check the sampler, the microphone man, his handler, crowd controller. We got you open, got you ampler. Shooting a gift like Saint Nick the Black Santa. He checking his list. Say what? He checking it twice. Yeah, you ain't getting shit if they naughty if you're nice. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope joint right here. This is definitely a rare treat because around this time the native tongues was kind of going down in popularity a little bit and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice that you have everybody like back together for this one. So I definitely love this one. If
Dope.
only Five Dog was on this song too, it would have made it more complete. But at that time, we all know what was happening. I'm not even gonna
Dope.
waste my time.
Dope collab. Love the beat. It was gritty. Had like that vinyl cracking sound. You know, True Goy, rest in peace. He killed it. Q-Tip. Everybody killed it on here, man. I don't. There's never been a bad native tongue collab. Like they're all good to me. And, they
Right.
still showed their solidarity and you know connection on this one, and Tip saying we making ample usage of the times that we see. Tell us how you want it, and we bring this tragedy every day. True Goy, I liked his line. He said, "Your style is kitty like Crayola."
That was
This. They needed a video for this. They definitely should have had a video for this. Um, I remember a lot. Radio did play this a lot. It should have been a video. G Street
yeah,
dropped the ball with this, but I love it. They're definitely a great collab.
yeah. This is definitely a hot collab too, man. I fucking love this one. All right. Next joint we got is called "Bring It On." Another joint I fucking love. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, this one they're talking about, getting in with a lady and shit like that, freaking a girl and everything too, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love this one. This one was a hot joint.
Mike G was sounding like Greg Nice with his flow on this one. He definitely was inspired by Greg
Yeah,
Nice on this.
he
You
did it
know,
better than Greg Nice.
Mike. No, he did not. Mike G saying, played the role, he paid the toll. Leave your sorry ass out in the cold. Don't stop me now, cause I'm on the roll and still got more left to unfold. That's all Greg Nice right there. Greg Nice is the originator of that. You know what I'm saying? But I like the beat. I think the beat was fire.
Yeah, the beat was definitely dope. Like I said, the beat was everything was just a huge improvement with this album and shit.
Cause
Honestly,
they realize they fuck up. They realize that. You know.
that was everything was just a huge improvement with this whole fucking album. Oh, I'm about to kick your ass, boy. I'm about to kick your ass. Let me stop. Anyway, next song is called Jungle Brothers Stereo MCs Mix. That's the next joint right there. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Like this is definitely a great remix. I more prefer the original version. I'm not saying that this version was bad though, but the original version was just more in tone. But this one, I still recommend this one.
This is dope. I definitely like this mix. The horns on it, the beat, the bass line.
Definitely. All right, and that's all the songs off this album. Overall, a much improved album than the previous one. This was just them reintroducing themselves to the whole to everybody. Everyone kind of thought, they fell off and everything like that. And then the label issues with Warner Brothers. Now, I definitely wish that G Street would have promoted this album a bit better, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But the quality of the music, damn it, quality of the music still reigns supreme, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would recommend this album. This album is a 4.5 out of 5 in my opinion.
Definitely a much better album on this one. Real bass heavy, boom bap, jazzy production. Love the songs. They both Africa and Mike G was lyrically on point with this. This to me is their Beats Rhymes and Life album. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
okay.
This is their Beats Rhymes and Life album. This is their like I said, this is their reintroduction to the rap game at a time when the Bad Boy and Death Row was popping. You got the East Coast West Coast thing going on, Shiny Suit era. A lot of artists were trying to go for radio play. You know what I'm saying? And they reintroduced themselves, and I think they did it in the right way. The same way that De La did with Stakes Aside, they reintroduced themselves. They made their lyrics more kind of dumbed it down and made it more understandable for listeners and had solid production on that album. And this was great. This was a great album. You know what I'm saying? I think the label should have promoted it more though. They only promoted
Right.
Brain and that was it. Brain was I heard that before the album even came out. That they was definitely playing that on the radio, the DJs. The video comes out. The Roots were, big at this time with Illadelph, but I feel like there's other songs that could have been singles on here. Black Man on Track, Changes, the Native Tongue joint. All of those could have been singles. And that's much more of the label fault. But this is a solid album. Definitely 4 mics for me. And their first four to me, the first two were good, and this JB's I don't like. I don't know what the hell they were doing with that album. The album is no good.
Yeah.
I think they released like four other albums after this one, so I haven't heard those. But for their first four, I think three out of the four is good.
I heard good things about VIP, and
Hmm.
I was originally going to include that with a native tongue, but I might just save that for a later date because I want to give certain other native tongues artists a chance, which Chi Ali is next week, which that might be the best native tongues review we're going to do up to this point.
We need to get Chi on here so you could talk about that album. It's not like
Did
you're
you say
doing
you
anything
follow
else.
him?
When I talked to him back in like when was that, like 2018, 2019, he said he didn't know how to use the internet. And I didn't know he was coming out with a book and all that. Like he was writing the book and then doing a documentary, but I don't know. Maybe we could try to get him on here so he could just. I mean, we know about the album, but I think it would be cool just to have him on here so he could talk about the recording process.
Right, definitely.
It's not a
Oh,
classic. You just a fucking idiot as usual with your hot takes. It's a
shit.
classic. The fuck out of here.
Everything's a classic to everybody.
Yeah, everything's a classic. Like there's no bad albums. Come on now, shut your mouth.
Hell, even the critics too. At that, let me. The critics said it was all over the place too. And I don't always care about what critics say, but yeah, I was like, I gotta agree with them on this
I
one.
don't care what regular people have to say. Like for you to think it's a classic, you really don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Shit. But anyway, I want to end off this video off right here because I got some stuff to work on tonight as usual. But so tomorrow at 6 o'clock is gonna be the West Side Gun review. You know what I'm saying? I need to try to be done with this one at least by 7:30 because I got a
We gonna be
interview
done
at
before
8.
then. We gonna
Okay,
be done
all
before
right,
then. Trust me. I don't have a lot
okay,
to say about that album, so we definitely gonna be done before then.
Okay, we can also give our thoughts on the Rap City documentary too. Just our quick thoughts on that one and shit.
I still haven't seen that.
Okay, well we'll just push that back then. That's fine. All right, and tomorrow on midnight too is gonna be the Blackening review. You know what I'm saying? So I might watch that movie again tonight just for a good laugh. I want to be up for a minute anyway. Um, my homeboy said he's gonna show up. I'm gonna ask him again tonight though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know Mike is gonna come up to that one too. Shout out to Mike. Um, what's Wednesday? What's Wednesday? Hold on. Oh, Wednesday is Jodeci's the show, the party, the after party, the hotel, the whatever. That's gonna be Wednesday at midnight. Ashley's gonna join us for that one. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much gonna be it for the week. Cause like I said, my birthday is November 2nd, and I'm not gonna do no videos November 2nd to the 4th. I'm gonna give my ass a break. I might not even do videos on that Sunday, but I don't know yet. I gotta see how I'm feeling first.
Take the whole
Cause
week off. You good? You know.
yeah, 'cause depending, like I said, depending on how I feel and how fucked up I'll get, I'm like, hey, look, try. We could do Chiali that Monday and some shit like that.
I'm in no rush, man. Whenever you do it, you do it.
Okay, that's cool. Cause I know, and we still have to do Prince Paul, Prince Among Thieves with Ant whenever he gets
Right.
back in town.
Right. I saw him in Cali right now, right?
Man, he is living it up, man. Shit, my boy living it up. I gotta say.
Yeah.
And plus, I also was supposed to have done a video with him last week, but
Mm.
I done had I had to get a jump in my car and everything like that too. So I kind of fucked up the schedule on that one. But he said whenever he gets back in town, we're gonna get right into it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for that one. We're gonna do our top 10 hip hop groups and duos.
Nice.
Yeah, man. But both albums of Jungle Brothers are out of print. If you guys can find these albums, I would mostly recommend Raw Deluxe
Yep.
and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I would get them. And yeah, man. Just wait till next week for Chi Ali. It's gonna be the finale of the Native Tongues reviews. And then after that, we're gonna jump right into Salt and Pepper, another one of my
Mm.
favorites.
Okay.
And then after Salt and Pepper, we're gonna end it off with Mariah.
Oh boy.
The
I
latter
can't wait.
Mariah.
I can't wait. I'm anxiously awaiting.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Can
yeah.
we get her ass on here and talk about and ask her why she did all those terrible damn albums after 2005?
Now E equals MC squared was not bad. I
Yeah, it was okay.
it's not touching emancipation though, but it's not bad.
Nope. And that's probably like the only one that was good after that.
Yeah. But other than that, hope everyone has a very, very, very. I don't give a fuck what Amazon has to say.
Who cares?
I
I
hope
don't go
everyone
by
has a
what
very,
Amazon
very,
say.
very, very, very.
I have my own brain. That's what I care about what my own brain say, not what Amazon say. Amazon gave it a 5 out of 5 try. You should. It's a classic. I don't care. They could have gave it a. They could have gave it a 10. It wouldn't matter to me. The album is shit.
Exactly. Other than that, I'm about to do some more meditation and then work on some music and doing some reading. Appreciate this try as usual. Um, Dartmouth, you can enjoy calling it album a classic if you want. I respect your opinion, but still,
Look, he don't know
I
nothing. Yo,
shit.
people just come on here to say they hot takes and to get that attention. Like y'all really don't know what you're talking about. Debate with me on that, nigga.
Shit. Other than that, I hope y'all have a good night. Peace.